Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
Yo, this is Judo Awoke Ace.
T. Mizzle the Great.
And we got Mark from 7 Mile, another hit hand moment, Truth Talk Nation. What's going down?
What's the deal? How y'all doing?
Man, another week, man, another day, man, another episode. What's
episode.
Going down, Mizzle?
Not much, man. Open the day, man. Open the game for the Lions today. So you got that jersey on, man. What we gonna do?
Man, and I was at the house watching the Hard Knocks. Hard Knocks on HBO.
Getting hyped up.
Getting ready. Like, man, come on, man. It's our year, baby.
Lose, man. You know what they about to do, man.
Our year, y'all.
Every year we gotta ask this.
Yeah, you gotta do this.
We know what's about to happen, man, with the Lions, man.
You gotta talk about it, just because,
Right.
We die-hard fans, Hard Knocks.
Man, I was watching Hard Knocks. But, man, this week, man, the title of the show today, King Charles III and the Royal Slimy, man. Man, the Queen done died. Hail to the Queen, man.
Queen, damn.
H-A-I-L or H-E-L-L?
I don't know, but hail to the Queen.
What, 90?
Yeah,
she did 90? 90 years?
90, no, he said like 90 years. Yeah,
She was the queen for 70 years.
70 years.
So
Yeah.
she was about 90, 92?
I think she took the throne like she was 26 or something like that. So that's a long time. Right.
That's a long time right there, man.
Let me put my glasses
so shit,
on.
a lot of shit don't happen at that amount of time. She done seen all kinds of shit going down.
Man. So we're going to get deep, man. We're going to get into, I seen some people, man, crying all on the net, man, over this chick, man, going to, being real emotional, man. But we got to know the history of this family, man. Did you know that the Brits that you mourning for is really German? They not from Britain. They not Britain. Not at all. She be like, well, how did she get the title? See, that's something you need to know.
What they told y'all.
Right.
But we gonna break it down for you.
Right. So, man, we gonna get into this, we're gonna get into today, man. Mizzle, what's been popping? Got anything?
Not much, man. Just enjoying this weather, man. Enjoying this life, you know what I'm saying? Everybody getting freaked out and the shit about the monkeypox, the COVID, and, all kinds of different, distractions is going on all across the world. And you just got to stay focused, man, because you got to read between the lines with everything. Because shit, like you say, they'll put some shit in front of you and you just run with it. Then
right.
You got, like you say, with the Queen, who's crying, and you know what I'm saying? They ain't got no
just total distractions, man.
Yeah,
then you got to go outside to the British Petroleum, man. Go get your gas, man.
Yeah, so they put shit in your
We
face,
go
but
tax you. You know what I'm saying?
Can't believe everything that you see or hear. So that's all I got to say on that.
Right. So shit, since you're talking about that, man, let's get into that. Let's break it down. Let's talk about the Queen. Let's give them a little breakdown of what she really on the earth, and where she get her wealth. Let's break that down.
Queen bloodline?
No, the other one. What was it?
King Charles?
Yep, King Charles. I think it's...
Everyone says that today, the royal family is nothing more than a ceremonial figure, even though they choose the government, have final approval over all legislation, and own half the country. And so while we remember Queen Elizabeth, let us not forget how this incestuous family has used their own children to gain power. Parliamentary lawfare over trading rights between England and Scotland led to the first iteration of the United Kingdom in 1707 and created the legal groundwork for George of Hanover to be crowned King of England and Ireland in 1714. He was 55 years old, married to his first cousin, and didn't speak any English because he was from the German House of Hanover. The English people were not happy about this, and his coronation was met with riots all across the country, followed by years of rebellions. His grandson, King George III, inspired the American Revolution, and when his granddaughter Victoria married her first cousin, Prince Albert, the House of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha took sway over the country. Throughout the First World War, the people of England were questioning the loyalty of the German bloodlines who ruled over them, which prompted the royal family to change their name to Windsor in 1917. 9 years later, Queen Elizabeth was born, who was initiated into the Druid Order in 1946, married Prince Philip of Nazi bloodlines in 1947, and gave birth to Charles in 1948. In 2010, William Coombs, survivor of Canada's infamous residential schools where the mass graves of children were found, claimed to have witnessed Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip visit the Kamloops Residential School in 1964, where they took 10 of the children away with them, never to return. A year later, William Coombs dies in the hospital. In 1988, Prince Philip told the German press that he hopes to be reincarnated as a deadly virus to help with the population problem. And his son, King Charles, likes to joke on television how he is related to Dracula.
His Royal Highness Prince Charles, who can trace his ancestry back to Romania's dark and distant past.
The genealogy shows that I'm descended from Vlad the Impaler, you see. So I do have a bit of a stake in the country.
As it were.
These royals are the result of an incestuous breeding program wherein children were used as a way to gain power over the masses. So it's no surprise that they are caught up with the likes of Jeffrey Epstein, who made a living using children to leverage power, and Jimmy Savile, who had unfettered access to rape hundreds of children inside NHS hospitals and was a dear friend of King Charles. Along with Klaus Schwab, King Charles is a founder of the Great Reset. He's as green as Greta Thunberg. And last year, he announced the need for a military-style campaign to bring the world to zero emissions.
Here we need a vast military-style campaign to marshal the strength of the global private sector. With trillions at its disposal, far beyond global GDP, and with the greatest respect, beyond even the governments of the world's leaders, it offers the only real prospect of achieving fundamental economic transition. So, how do we do it?
Everyone says that today, the royal family is nothing more.
Man, so that was a little breakdown in the history of who they really is. You know what I'm saying, Mizzle?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They really Germans, part of the Sachs family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they lying. They had to take the Windsor name to seem more Britain. But most people probably don't even know that.
No, I didn't know. I mean, you know what I'm saying, too much about it until I got, tuned into it, got deep into it.
Right.
It took a tragedy to make me, do my research on it. But shit, I'm
her husband kept saying, "Look, I want to come back. We got the pick of that, and you can look this up, Prince Philip, which she would never make her own husband a king." Nigga stayed the prince all the way to the end.
Never was the king.
Married to a queen, but they got to call you prince. I thought that was effed up from the, you know what I'm saying? Like, why is this nigga ain't a king? He like, because she the queen. It's like, okay, it's a whole nother story. But he kept quoting and saying that he wanted to be reincarnated as a deadly virus to solve overpopulation. And so now you see why Charles is connected to the World Economic Forum, Klaus Schwab, and all that. They want to control your thermostat. They want to control kind of cars you drive. They want to, you know what I'm saying, eat the bugs. They want you to do whatever. They want to stay on welfare, vote this way, do this. This is what type of people how they is. World control.
Yeah, that's all.
Kill yourself.
Yeah.
Because they needed to be like that in order for them to stay in power, for them to keep, their status in the world. Things
Only we can eat the beef. Why should they have to eat the beef? They got to eat the pink slime.
Worm
I'm
burgers.
eat the Kobe.
Feed them the worm burgers.
Right.
Oh, man.
You already know it. And so this is the type of people they mourning over. But we ain't even got deep up into the queen and what type of property she owned. Because, you know what I'm saying, we already know when we went to Canada who was on that money. We used to call monopoly money. If this is for my old schools when we used to just go over there. You know what I'm saying? And who was on that money?
Yeah, I already know.
The queen was all on it. When you go to the Bahamas, who on the money? The queen, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Even in Hong Kong, before they even gave it back, they gave it back to the Chinese. You know what I'm saying? During a 100-year lease. I mean, they had a 100-year war lease, man, with the country. Like, well, fuck it, man. We just take y'all main port over. And the damn Brits gave it back. They was running that too. Australia, they run it all.
Yep, this shit about to get deep.
You know what I'm saying? And
Queen
so
Elizabeth is the largest real estate holder in the world.
right. And how did she get this land? How did she plunder it? Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? She plundered the land.
A lot of people got slaughtered. A lot of lives lost.
And to my black people, you should be way more careful on how you know what I'm saying, sobbing. You don't even want to sob over your own uncle and your aunt. This hard. The queen, they all on the net. The queen. I can't wait to see the funeral. This is real shit.
They love the queen, man.
This is real shit. So let's break down the second video, and we're gonna see where these funds is really came from. You know what I'm saying? Let's break down this other video with the queen, slavery and yeah. That's
Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II became the first British monarch to celebrate a platinum jubilee. The celebrations took place over a 4-day bank holiday. Millions of Brits partook in street parties, and people around the world joined in line with celebrations. But is celebrating the British monarch harmless fun, or does it normalize the monarchy's long history of colonialism? And is it a celebration of British imperialism? Here are 4 ways in which the British royal family has benefited from colonialism. They have historically benefited from the enslavement of human beings. In 1562, John Hawkins was the first Englishman to include African people in his cargo. He traded these people for ginger and sugar. On his next voyage in 1564, Queen Elizabeth I funded a vessel for his journey. The British East India Company was formed in 1600 to exploit trade with Southeast Asia. They did that by colonizing land and exploiting people through the transatlantic slave trade. The figure who signed the Royal Charter allowing this all to happen was also Elizabeth I. Between 1690 and 1807, an estimated 6 million Africans were transported from Africa to the Americas on British or Anglo-American ships. The royal family and the British Parliament protected the trade. After Elizabeth I's death, the Royal African Company was established in 1660 by the Duke of York. The company transported more than 187,000 slaves who were often branded DY for the Duke of York. It's difficult to say how much the royals benefited from slavery, but many say it funded the entire British treasury. And it's safe to say that much of the monarch's significance, power, and wealth stems from the enslavement of Africans. Lucy Worsley, the chief curator of Royal Historic Palaces, says that all royal palaces from the 17th century have an element of money which is derived from slavery, including Kensington Palace and Hampton Court. The royal family was built on a legacy of stolen land, goods, and atrocities. Queen Elizabeth II's largest diamond, the Kohinoor, was stolen from a 10-year-old prince in India along with his land in the 19th century. It was transferred to Queen Mary in 1911 and was handed down to the current queen. Both India and Pakistan have asked for the diamond's return, but it's still very much owned by the crown. In India, between the 1700s and mid-20th century, an estimated $45 trillion was stolen by the British under the vestiges of the crown. Famines which occurred as a result of Britain's non-intervention policy led to the death of more than 30 million Indians. In 1947, Lord Mountbatten, a royal and the Viceroy of India, decided he wanted to get Britain out of India quickly. The decision to carve up a country led to 15 million people being displaced and between 1 and 2 million people dying. Of course, this is just India. At its peak, Britain had colonized 25% of the world's surface. From the Mau Mau massacre in Kenya to concentration camps in South Africa, Britain, under the vestiges of the crown, has a long and bloody history of colonial atrocities, and the royals have historically been at the center of them. The prestige of the Commonwealth. The Commonwealth is an organization of 52 independent member states. What it actually is a collection of former British colonies and Rwanda and Mozambique. The Commonwealth originated after World War II, when much of India and Africa was becoming independent. The Commonwealth claims that it is an association of sovereign nations working towards shared goals of prosperity, democracy, and peace. But critics say that the association promotes neocolonialism through free trade agreements, which favor more developed economies. British companies own more than $1 trillion of Africa's key resources. The Queen is the head of the Commonwealth, and Charles has been appointed her successor, which allows the British monarchy to remain in a position of international privilege and go on tours of Commonwealth countries. But that's not all.
Those months when I was pregnant, all around the same time, so we had in tandem the conversation of he won't be given security, he's not going to be given a title, and also concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be when he's born.
What?
And
who?
Oh, you gotta excuse the that was Meghan Markle. That was like a slight chop. But at the end, like she said, she ran from over there. They was, calling her kid probably Blackie. Yeah. How dark the kid gonna be. And so, you know what I'm saying? The first part you see, the queen just went around the world putting a smackdown on people.
Slaughtering motherfuckers.
You know what I'm saying? Just everybody up under the helm. You know what I'm saying? Snatching little 10-year-olds, you know what I'm saying, that had that ice on, shaking them down and taking the land.
Yep. Stealing diamonds and shit. Trading motherfuckers.
Everybody's a colony.
Yeah.
And so, you know what I'm saying, when you say Commonwealth basically means, you know what I'm saying, you owe me. Because, you know what I'm saying, these countries like the Bahamas, St. Thomas, all through them islands, Canada, everybody got to pay down.
Get on and lay down.
And America really too, but they don't want to admit it. You know, we're the only ones in the world with a Social Security.
Yep. Get on and lay down. Shit.
Everybody was once a colony up under this lady. And still paying. And then they got mad at Haiti, you know what I'm saying, when they rebelled. They, you know what I'm saying, they beat the French, you know what I'm saying, the Brits went up in there. They had to get the Americans to go down there and lay it down.
Yeah, somebody got to tell the truth. Somebody got to tell the story, man.
It's crazy, yo. And so you got people right now, you know what I'm saying, crying for the queen, man, you know.
Don't know the history.
Don't even know the history, what's going on. But it's cool. You know, we're about to get into this other shit, man. What about Jackson, Mississippi?
Ooh.
Man, they not like the new Flint, man.
Flint, man.
You know what I'm saying?
We experienced that, you know, our neighbors, you know what I'm saying, you know, but it's a terrible situation, but where's the help at? You know what I'm saying? We know where the help at. We know what they trying to do.
Man, they got the...
you know where the help is at. We know where the problem came from. How about that?
Mm-hmm. They got the black mayor, too. That's up in there.
That's where the help at. The help is non-existent because we know where the problem came from. The problem came from where the help should come from.
Right.
And that's the reason why there's no help, because it came from the people who's supposed to help.
And it seemed like the same playbook, you know what I'm saying?
Because it's the exact same playbook.
I got a video where the citizens is saying, like, look, we ain't had water for 2 months and we still got to pay this bill.
Yeah, we seen how this shit played out. We seen where it's about to head to. It's gonna be a terrible situation.
Right. So let's roll. You know what I'm saying, one of these videos with the one with the governor, where really they don't even got a plan to where they were supposed to get something like, you know what I'm saying, $6 billion or whatever, or $6 million to get the water fixed. They only got like $1.
Supposedly, huh?
You know what I'm saying? And you got to understand, most of the population in Jackson, Mississippi is black.
Yeah.
And so, you know what I'm saying, how else do we get this land redone and you know what I'm saying, and kick out the people at the same time? So let's roll this.
2 months? Come on now, man. That's too damn long.
Let's roll this video, yo.
Distributions still underway here and across the city because while the water pressure has returned, it is still not safe to drink. As for the mayor and the governor, today the mayor brought a long list of documents to dispute what he says the governor's claims that the city doesn't have a plan.
We've also given them a list of the water distribution system priorities. That means the pipes that are in each precinct across the city.
Armed with a paper trail of documents, Mayor Lumumba fired back at Governor Reeves one day after the governor said the city didn't have a plan to fix the O.B. Curtis water treatment plant long before the system failed last week.
Unfortunately, we've never received a real plan from Jackson on how to improve their water system so that the state could consider funding it. I know Congressman Thompson said the federal government is in a similar situation.
After a winter storm in February 2021 knocked O.B. Curtis offline and left the entire city with no water for a month, the mayor says he sent a letter to the governor asking for $47 million in state and federal funding. The legislature eventually gave the city only $3 million.
I think that the thing that we should leave this discussion with is a resolve to work together, right? Is a resolve that the people of Jackson are worthy of our collaboration.
Tuesday, the mayor said investigative testing continued at the plant as they prepare to take water samples across the city to be sent to the state health department. But for now, the boil water alert remains in effect. Distributions still underway.
Man, only got $3 million.
$3 million,
to
man.
fix a whole facility for
crazy.
a major
and
city.
They asked for
That's
40-something mil. How much did they ask for?
Something like that.
43 mil.
That is ridiculous.
We only gonna send them 3. That's a drop in the bucket.
That's a disgrace, man. An insult, man. Come on now.
But we already know it's a land grab. You know, how else we gonna flush these niggas out? We seen this in Katrina with the broken levees, where they purposely flooded them out. We see this with Flint that's going on, where we already know his intentions for the land up there.
Right.
We'll poison them out and just come in and say we got to rebuild. This is going on in major cities, people. They don't even care, black, white, poor, whatever.
Come on, man.
If it's important, how else are we gonna get them out?
Flush them out, yeah.
Flush them out with some forest fires. That way, you can't deal with it. So you move higher up. Yeah. Then we clear the land out.
Shit. We gotta move up out of here.
Right.
Yeah. Like you say, people are gonna get so frustrated and so angry. If you can't live without water, man. So now you got kids out here. People certainly. You got elder people that need water. People.
Then
period,
the other side
man.
of town, they getting, fresh water and all that brought to them. Then one side of town, as you know, we about to get into this one video. Let's get into this one video before we get deep into it right quick.
Which one?
With the Jackson citizen spoke about the.
Yeah, okay.
You got that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta pay a water bill, but you can't use the water. That don't make no sense. I got $100 water bill I just paid, and I can't use the water. I am angry about this water crisis, because this don't make no sense. We ain't had no water for 2 months almost. So you can't afford to buy water when you don't fix that come, and nobody on this side of town is giving away any water. All the water being given away is out here out there in South Jackson. I blame the city and the mayor. And everybody working downtown ain't doing their job. Because every time we turn around, we have this problem. This don't make no sense.
As we see,
South
South Jackson.
Like
South
Sound
Jackson.
just like Flint.
Mm-hmm.
And people was cracking jokes. But we kept warning them it's coming to a town near you.
Yeah, we talked about this, 2-3 months ago.
It's coming to a town. It's coming to a town near you. We had comedians cracking jokes about Flint. Remember that, people?
Power outages and all that shit. We dealt with all that shit. So
right.
Like I say, we see how this shit gonna play out.
Now we already see how it's gonna play out. Now they using it from city to city. How else do we do it? Hey, okay, flood this town out.
Make them move on out.
No water.
Survive. They can't survive no more. You're already living in poverty, you know what I'm saying? So now
they're literally telling the people to move.
Yeah, just move, yeah. Now
right.
The water system fucked up.
How you ain't gonna have no water for 2 months? Some say they ain't had no water really way before this in February.
And on top of that,
and still paying the bill.
That's still paying your guy.
And still paying your bill. And we already remember that in Flint. People and people was across the U.S. like.
Here's the thing, though, right? What could happen? What's the worst that can happen if I don't pay my water bill?
Well, nothing.
It's gonna get cut off, right?
They shut your shit off.
Okay, so what the fuck
it's
does that hurt
to get
right now and shit? Like, it's not hurting nothing for me to get my water cut off right now.
So the water fucked up anyway.
But you got, you got the elderly. They just love paying their bills. The elderly. Oh, I gotta pay it though.
Damn.
You just got some people like I just gotta pay it. You paying dirty water. That's a scam.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
But
can't even use the shit for nothing.
Right. But that's right there in Mississippi. But let's go over to California. California, we got to pick. Is the first state to make EV cars mandatory. But when they had the power outages and all that shit going on, they was telling people don't charge them up. You see the fuckery going on right there, where they can control you.
Yeah. They force you to get one thing, and guess what? It's gonna backfire you.
Oh, you don't got no water.
The thing that they're forcing you to get actually implements more control over you.
You don't got no cars, no water, nothing.
You know what I mean? They're forcing their hand in your life to have more control over everything that they want you to have. They have control over it more than what you're using right now.
Right.
Yep. And they can track it.
Regulate it, cut it off, cut it on.
Track you down whenever you need to.
Oh, y'all watching y'all ass too much?
Track your usage.
Oh, we doing just no water for 2 months. It's too much usage.
Yep. Shut him down.
Shut him down. Too much meat? Oh, worm.
Nigga running too much air.
Bugs.
Yeah, you got the air conditioner on too much, man.
Drink beetle juice,
down,
literally.
You know what I'm saying?
Air too much, man.
Well, let's look at this pic. In Switzerland, man, we gonna go to Europe, man, considers jailing people, man, if they put their heat above 66, which is 19 degrees Celsius, or it's 19 Celsius.
Get a knock at the door. Open that door, man.
Here it's 66 degrees.
Coming to get you. Your ass going to jail.
So people think it can't happen to them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no control over that, man, Judah. Ain't nothing going on. I'm telling you.
COVID should teach us the opposite of that.
Right. That's why everything wanted to go smart.
All of the things that we see going on overseas that we thought that couldn't hit us or too European or too foreign to happen over that foreign ass shit.
The way they living, yeah, that's the way they live.
Oh, it's crazy. They starting to open up the box.
Right.
They starting to open up the box.
Right.
Damn. You can go to jail, huh, Judah?
So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all like, man, that's you know what I'm saying? Now you got California saying you can't use your car because it's too hot. You can't charge it up right now. So you can charge it up when, you know what I'm saying, at the late night when it's cool. So you got to wait to charge. And you're trying to tell me in Switzerland, they thinking about jailing a month for 3 years if you go above 66 degrees. So let's see if can it really hit here hard. I got a video right now, man, Mizzle, of the thermostat regulation, man. All them smart meters that you got, it's going to literally lock up on you when they get this shit on under wraps and tell you, look, it's hot outside today. You can only go to 77. Or have it on 80 degrees in the air in the AC. This is the AC temp.
You go above that, then what?
You can't have it on 70.
What's gonna happen?
Man, they gonna either shut you down and regulate you, or shut your whole crib down, or you gonna get a bill that's gonna say over usage.
Yeah, it might go to jail.
You gonna be like, man, what's this? Yeah,
it might go to jail. Go get your ass.
Go to jail.
Over usage and shit.
And he like, man, this can't happen, man, in America, man. Let's roll this video, yo, right? Let's roll this video. Thermostat regulation.
Late summer in Colorado, we know it can get hot.
We had another day of 90s and a whole lot more on the way.
But imagine not being able to control the temperature inside your own home.
Normally, when we see a message like that, we're able to override it.
Contact Denver 7 is learning that happened to people all over our state.
Yeah, we had about 22,000 customers.
Tonight, we're digging into why Excel locked in their temps.
When people enroll in these programs, it's a voluntary program.
And why Coloradans may be rethinking a program designed to save the money.
It just doesn't sit right with us to not be able to control our own thermostat in our house.
Would tell you Tuesday was a hot one.
The heat goes on.
Which is why Tony Tallarico tried to crank up the AC.
I mean, it was 90 out, and it was right during the peak period.
That's when he found out he had no control of his thermostat. A message from Excel on his thermostat saying temperature locked during an energy emergency.
And normally, when we see a message like that, we're able to override it. In this case, we weren't. So our thermostat was locked in at 78 or 79.
Turns out he's not alone. Excel confirms to Contact Denver 7, 22,000 customers were locked out of their smart thermostats for hours on Tuesday.
It's a voluntary program. Let's remember that this is something that customers choose to be a part of. Based on the incentives.
Excel VP Emmett Romine says customers enrolled in the Colorado AC Rewards program sign up to get money back, but give up some control for the greater good.
So it helps everybody for people to participate in these programs. It is a bit uncomfortable for a short period of time, but it's very, very helpful.
And it's rare. This is the first time since the 6-year-old program started that customers could not override their smart thermostats. Excel says an unexpected outage in Pueblo, combined with hot weather and heavy AC use, led to the last-minute energy emergency.
To me, an emergency means there is, life, limb, or, some other danger out there, some, massive wildfires.
Tony's all about saving energy with solar panels and smart home systems, but he says he had no idea locked thermostats came with that, and it's not what he signed up for.
Even if it's a once in a blue moon situation, it just doesn't sit right with us to not be able to control our own thermostat in our house.
This shit crazy. You can't turn your heat up.
That shit locked in, man. Like, damn. Baby, cut the heat up, baby. Hold on, let me go try. It won't
so
go
you
up.
think it can come here. So it's up in Denver. You done signed up for some shit. And found out you can't, in the heat, man, you can't even turn your shit down, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
My man said it locked up, man, and he said usually we can override
Hold
it.
on, how your shit get locked
We
up?
can override it, but it was just locked up.
That's crazy, dog. That's crazy.
You got a smart meter, a smart thermostat.
Control everything. Like you say, too much usage. I mean, it's too many people trying to use the AC at one time.
Man, we got he just showed the pic, man. Even at the Rams Stadium, man, they're trying to go green, man. They got the green where the regular fans don't even got the AC. Show that pic again one more time, too. The fans don't even got the AC all like that. They got cooling areas, but I bet you them luxury boxes got the AC.
Oh, you know that. That's where the money at. You know they got AC up in there.
And so the regular fans, you're going to pay $200-$300 for the tickets of the champs. But you got to sweat it out. We'll let they got like a retractable roof or some shit. We'll let y'all feel the breeze on that night. But ain't no breeze.
It's hot as hell in California, man. LA, yeah.
Trying to save the earth.
Let y'all feel the sun.
Trying to save the earth, man. It's too hot today. We can't run the AC. But all in the luxury boxes, you best believe it better be pumping.
They're going to be pumping. You got Jerry Jones coming in, that motherfucker. You know he got to have AC in the box.
Come on, yo. This is real talk.
Like shit. He ain't sweating out with that suit on and shit.
Man, so you know what I'm saying, we went all the way from Switzerland where they can get jailed, man, if they turn their heat up above 66. 66, that's it. That's it. That's all y'all. That's all we can do. Nigga, like, damn, I can't get 70.
Hell no, shit. Hell no, you can't get no.
Y'all gonna have to walk around that mug with coats.
Can't get no 70, nigga. Shit. That might get you on probation.
70. It's gonna be unheard of in a few years. People
that.
Like, no, man, I'm running my heat. Yeah, I'm running my heat.
Wintertime, we love to have that heat banging, man.
Right, man. This is Michigan. I know people who, you know what I'm saying, y'all watching this like, man, y'all can't believe it. Who stay over in New York and wherever. It get cold, banging, man, you know. Even if it get hot.
Yeah, the heat banging, man.
I can't turn my shit down, man, up under 77. No, man, you gotta keep it at 77.
Hey, it's going back to taping the windows off and shit. It's plastic.
77, man, for the AC, man. You can't go down to 70, man. You didn't have it cold up in here, 65, man. People go all the way down to the minimum, man, banging their AC. It gotta have, your AC gotta say 77. That's what they gunning for, man. And they blame it on climate change. But while they, you know what I'm saying, they telling you this, they getting in their Bentley with the AC.
Oh,
but you got to have a new shut on and shut off car. I know, man. Car shut on and shut off. And you see when you had lights and shit. Don't your heat just die down and the AC die down? Saving, conserving it.
Yeah.
But in the luxury vehicles, man, you better not shut down. They got some.
Crazy, dog.
They got some. They do. They got some energy efficient in luxury vehicles.
Oh yeah, electric cars. You know they're gonna have one nice with the AC in there.
Man,
hey, that might burn your battery down though. With the AC running.
Man, well, I'm telling you, I had that Malibu like that, man, and it's like shutting on and shutting off. I hated it, man. I was like, man, these new cars, man, what is going on? But you got to deal with it, I guess. You know, let's fast forward. Shit, let's get into Biden about the issue. You know, he looking into exploring the U.S. digital dollar.
Oh yeah, we know that was coming, man. Dollar about to be non-existent now, man.
Oh, y'all getting the crypto?
Dollar, man. Yeah.
Then we gonna have the dollar, yo. The dollar crypto.
Got that crypto money, man.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna be losing their crypto money, man. Like that, man. Damn, I lost my money, nigga. Like, man, I can't even get in. Cause you know, if you lose your passcode and shit, put it in so many times, they gonna just take nigga shit.
So how would that work out with the strip clubs? With the woman, how would they get paid?
Just come over with a barcode and shit like a book.
How much you want to do this?
Come over with a barcode. like your shit ringing up at Walmart. You know, like we self-checkout.
All right.
Just self-checkout.
Trink.
Right there at the spot. How much? Okay, just hit me, bloop. And this shit gonna boom, 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 bop.
That shit crazy. Man.
You know what I'm saying? She be like, I got it. And then give you the letter. You know what I'm saying? That shit gonna be like one fucking Terminator or Total Recall. Nigga, that movie Total Recall.
That shit be crazy, man.
So it's getting to that point, man. You know what I'm saying? Biden and shit, he looking to like, let's see, can we do this digital money? We really motherfucking rob some people. Processing fees.
Digital money, brother.
Processing fee on everything. Plus taxes.
That shit crazy, dog.
Processing fee. You know, like when you go to Ticketmaster online, man, you be paying service fee, processing fee, shipping fee.
All that shit gone.
Then on top of tax.
Ringing it up, man.
One ticket costs $109. That might be $237. You know,
it's coming, man.
But you know, we're gonna let's go to Chicago, man. And Illinois is trying to pass a law, right? We got to pick some shit. Y'all can look this up called the Safety Act. Right. Let me go to that, man. Where is it at? I gotta read you the non-detainable offenses under the Safety Act. Second-degree murder.
Okay.
Now this is non-detainable, right? They trying to pass this in Illinois.
Right.
Look, y'all can look this up. The Safety Act. For real, they ain't trying to do away with bail. So if you do get caught for something, you just automatically go. You know what I'm saying? Just get out. You don't need no money.
In Chicago.
And so you know what I'm saying? They trying to, they ain't gonna detain you if you kidnap, aggravated battery, burglary, robbery, intimidation, DUI,
okay,
fleeing and looting,
damn,
and drug offenses, threatening to the public official. So you can do all that, and they ain't gonna talking about holding you up.
Damn, you can do that down there. Anything you want to, then shit.
They trying to pass that.
That's crazy, man. Chicago, Illinois.
Man, they trying to pass
As if
that.
it ain't wild enough out there.
Yeah, I would say if it ain't enough crime going on already.
I seen that, like non-detainable offenses.
And I guess on the flip side of the coin, that's the reason why they say they're doing it, because it's so much crime. There ain't enough space to keep all of the people that detained for those type of. But
I think he said
murder on the list.
I think he said something like Michigan, because they don't got enough.
They ain't got enough cops, officers out there.
Well, they closing one of the prisons. I don't know which one it is, but they said that it's no prisoners for it.
Right.
It's not enough for people to occupy, so they're closing it down.
But they all on the
we
streets.
were just about to build a brand new one downtown a few years ago. So like, which one is it? They built that shit for nothing. Basically.
Man, it's gonna be a lot of fleeing and eluding, man. A lot of fleeing and eluding, man. If you just sitting there and aggravated assaults, arson, that means you could just burn something down and just.
And the leniency of some of these crimes is going to cause bigger crimes to happen, right? Because you just said fleeing and looting is going to go up, right? So what's going to happen? Car crashes, you know what I'm saying, as a result of police chases.
Oh, yeah.
We was reporting.
Carjacking.
So like today I can't talk.
All that shit.
But we reported on New York when the mayor came out with the all the, you know what I'm saying, non-detainable laws up in New York saying, oh, I ain't going to do this and that. Look how the drill scene is going on right now in New York.
They wanted to defund the police.
The murder rate went up.
Yeah, defund the police.
We reported they robbed a public official.
Right.
And he said, look, I work for the mayor's office. They still stretched them.
Give me that shit.
Y'all can look that up. And so now these cities like, hell with it. We're just going to let it be chaos.
Let crime be crime. Shit, fuck it.
We're going to just let it be Gotham City. But while New York is going down, Chicago now is going down. They like, well, they always trying to see like Detroit is going down, but automatically we getting all these jobs. In a Gucci store, next is about to be luxury stores and a beachfront.
Yeah,
because we already been through.
We
it.
done been through that shit. We been through that era.
It was the experiment right here first.
Yeah, we done been through that, man.
Right. That's what I'm always saying. Like it was
bankruptcy. The city.
It was tried on here with the bankruptcy.
So we coming out of the we coming out of the other side of the tunnel right now.
Real estate going up.
Yeah.
It's a tech town
Foreclosure.
now.
Yeah,
like RoboCop. You know what I'm saying? You're getting all these tech jobs. Once you get the tech jobs, in come the Gucci store. Mm-hmm. Right? You got salaries coming in.
Motherfuckers buying houses up, fixing them up.
The auto, you know what I'm saying? The factories now got to convert to the EV.
Yeah, a lot of businesses opening up. All
and so now it's not going to just be what? Manual. It's going to be tech. Computers.
Oh, yeah. A lot of cities going down, and we've been on the come up for years now. So shit, like I said, we don't hit the bottom of the bottom that we can.
Because some of this shit I see right now, they say Detroit do have this thing going on, but some of this stuff I'm like, man, we done been through it. Like they just caught a dude up in Detroit on the green light. He was all at the at one of the gas stations, flossing the gun and all that. They rolled up on him.
Yeah.
Through the tech.
Threw the bitch in the garbage can, and they got it out the garbage can.
Yeah.
Yeah. I seen
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
See, now they on this tech. They, putting up the cameras.
Spotify, Shotify, whatever you want to call that shit.
He said Spotify.
Yeah, the green lights, man.
The city got a lot of shit going on, man. So crime has been going down, but it's still, the city of Detroit is still
What
the
you think about it? What you think about the shot spotters in the city, Judah? You know what I mean? Where they
Well, I already broke that. Some of the shot spotters was tried like years ago, way like I know 2008 was like the project.
Yeah, they've been here
in the area. At first, I think was in
8 Mile and Gratiot.
8 Mile and Gratiot, but I want to say
They
down
did one
there
on the west side, too.
in
They had one on the west
Midtown,
side, too,
Midtown, and that Midtown area campus,
one that way,
campus
one on the
police. They was like one of the first to use it because they got their own little police department.
It was the first area over here was right here off of 8 Mile and Gratiot. I know the block. It was right behind the Dunkin' Donuts.
Right.
Like 2 blocks behind it, right off in there and shit.
Detroit was one of the first places to actually get the contract for the shot spotters. Because, what I'm saying, I think it comes from like overseas. I guess it might be military op type shit. But still, it can detect a certain area in the perimeter all the way down to like so many meters or whatever.
Right.
Where the shots was fired.
And then again,
so many feet.
Yeah, the police are direct.
Something like that.
Location of where the shots was fired.
But every year they getting better and better. And like I said, this was back like when I woke up one day and like it's 5, 6 in the morning and popped on the news. They was talking about when I think Wayne State had it. And they was giving it to the Detroit police to try it out. Which probably was like the 8 Mile and Gratiot areas in certain areas. And it wasn't as good as it is now. You know what I'm saying? Because now, shit, like I said, they can detect up to the certain meters or whatever, feet, foot, whatever.
Technology
but back in the day,
better,
it was like a half a block or
radius,
you know what I'm saying,
shit,
certain radius, and you know what I'm saying, shit like that. But now,
first trial,
they getting good with it.
Yeah,
so
technology got better. So now
hey, you know what I'm saying, people,
I like it, man. I ain't gonna lie, I like it, man. Like
people out shooting, you know what I'm saying, how was back in the day, you can't do that shit too much. Now you got all the technology, got all. You know what I'm saying? Detroit was one of the first places to debut the drones during the Super Bowl.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Try that out. Remember when they brought the Super Bowl here, man, how, saying it was so-called dangerous. This was during the Kwame time. Bring the drones out. Niggas don't even too much know that. It was drones flying over this bitch. But shit was quiet, wasn't it?
Clean the city
wasn't
up.
Too many incidents went on that night.
Clean the bombs out, move them out the way and shit.
Right. So let's get into it, man. We got more shit, man. The IRS data leak, man. They exposed like 120,000 taxpayers' personal info. when we just talking about them dudes, man, they got the army, man.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
That's fucked up, man.
Expose everybody information like that.
Yeah. IRS, man.
Goofball.
Shit, wondering why your shit late, man. Somebody got your shit, got your damn tax check before you got it.
Got all your shit. Motherfuckers still ain't got their stimulus checks and shit.
Right. Right.
God damn, man.
And so, that's some fucked up shit,
man. That's fucked up, man.
But, also, man, we got Kanye West, man. We got a pic from him. He out there on Twitter right now going ham on Adidas.
Yeezy.
Telling people to boycott right now. Boycott Adidas. He got the boycott Adidas going heavy. And also, you know what I'm saying, he putting that damn that work to the CEOs. Exposing them like, look, man, y'all put out a shoe that I ain't even approve.
Damn.
And they looking like, man, Yeezy, man, hold up, man. We done gave this dude too much power, man. Cause like Yeezy's like the #1 selling shoe of all time. Way more than Jordan.
Yeah,
it got to be worth some money right now. If they offer him, my man, like Kanye West said, they offer him a billy to even leave.
Buy him
that
out.
Nigga like, nigga, I don't want the billy. I want the factories.
Oh yeah, you gonna make more than that.
If they give you $1 billion, then you probably worth about 5.
Right, that's what I said. He gonna make more than that.
They said, nigga, I don't want the bill. Nigga, he turned down the billy, like, nigga, billions and something. Like, niggas, he been going heavy on Twitter, man.
He turned down the bill. That's crazy.
He like, no, nigga,
you know what you worth,
man, because they put out a shoe that Kanye West didn't approve that was similar to the Yeezy and tried to drop it like it was the Yeezys. And then he warned the people, like, man, hell no, them fruity ass colors.
Oh,
I ain't to do that, so you already know the people jumped on him like, what? Oh shit, hell no.
He ain't endorsing these? Nah, hell no.
We ain't getting them no, they renamed it. They ain't say Yeezys or something. It was like Adidas XCSs or something, like, no. And then they debuted it or some shit, like, you know.
Nah, hell no, that ain't my shit.
You know, somebody contacted motherfucking Yeezy, man, like, hold up, Yeezy, man, is these the new Yeezys you dropped? He like, nigga, where the fuck did you get this shit from? Adidas stole your shit.
This boy's doing numbers.
So you already know, like you said, if they offering him a billy, man, shit, you worth billions.
You know what he worth. Yeah,
just give me the factories, man. I can make $1 billion in 1 year. Yeah.
That boy into some money now, boy.
Real.
Easy did it.
Yeah. So what else? The other video,
that money,
man.
Shit.
We got China, man. Got a different TikTok than the U.S. TikTok, man. As far as the algorithm.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As far as what you see and what they see. China runs TikTok or owns TikTok. So when you got like the kids and all that on TikTok right now, you really being exposed to whatever, like straight dumb shit. It's basically what my man about to drop.
Mind control.
You know what I'm saying? Versus China, show they people some whole total opposite shit, man.
Educational. Yeah. Educational videos.
Informational.
Math experts. Chess players, probably masculine,
all that shit.
You don't see none of that on China's TikTok. So let's drop this this video, man, where my man breaks down TikTok's algorithm. Man, I can't even talk. From Chinese to the U.S. versions.
Country made TikTok, China. Do you know that China controls the algorithm of what you see? Do you know this? If you're in America and you open up TikTok, if you're in Britain and you open up TikTok, there is a specific algorithm to reach you that is not in China. If you're in China and you open up TikTok, what the Chinese government wants you to receive as youth, as people using TikTok, are people who are doing good things, achievements, youth making social enterprise, youth becoming successful in math competitions, youth becoming masters of karate, youth doing something with their life, and you are rewarded. That algorithm is that the Chinese government makes you see positive things for social development. Did you know here and in the United States, China, send you a different algorithm? Do you know what they send you? All the nonsense that you see. They want you to see girls dancing, boys and girls dancing with each other, pranks upon your parents, pranks upon people. How many pranks do you see? Yeah, I'm not saying it's not funny. Some of them are downright hilarious. But if you want to destroy a nation, destroy a generation, you make them in their mind be rewarded with the dopamine for thinking stupid things are good, thinking that this is what you're supposed to grow up doing. A large proportion of people grow up thinking that this is what life is about. But in China, they don't let their children think that. Next time you open up TikTok or Instagram or whatever, and you see this, understand that you are being played. Do you know?
Confirmation number.
What? Ain't no confirmation number.
What you mean?
I said right foot creep, oh, walking with that heater. Look around, stay low.
What?
Ooh!
Country made TikTok.
Yep, just like my man said. Scroll through TikTok, man. It's just straight dumb shit.
Clown, making motherfuckers look stupid, embarrassing in themselves.
Be some info dropping on there, you know.
I mean, you know, kids they don't look at that. The kids, you know, so they mind like sponges. So when they
look
see
at that
shit,
and they mimic it. They imitate what they see, that nonsense that they see.
Yeah, that right.
Right, because that little boy that was skipping across the stage during his graduation. Why was he doing that? Because he seen somebody on TikTok skipping across the stage at the graduation.
And all the challenges and, you know, the pranks and, you know, the dances and all that shit. You know, you gotta listen to the music too that they put behind that, all that shit.
Right. So it's just crazy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
When you're just scrolling through certain like social media, keep your kids, you know, aware of certain shit, man. Check out that one movie, like I said, Black Phone. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of kids coming up missing, man. You know what I'm saying? They on these social media sites, contacting people. And, you know, you already know.
Yep.
But we got another pick on Planned Parenthood flyers given to 8th graders to inform students they can get an abortion without parental consent. Yeah.
Hell nah, man.
Yeah. That's Planned Parenthood right now.
So what you basically saying is if you're telling 8th graders that they can get abortions without their parent consent, but what you really subliminally suggesting to them is they can get pregnant,
have sex
without their like sneak and have sex because you can get rid of the baby without your parents' consent.
Would you nut up as a parent?
Yeah, you 13, 14
if this flyer
years
was
old.
given to your kids.
Hell yeah.
In the 8th grade.
14-year-old, 13, 14-year-old.
Say you, and
man,
then let's go there and say you got a daughter, right?
And you happen to just stumble upon this flyer in your kid's book, like, where you get this flyer from? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Because they looking at the flyer like you said, like it's telling me, well, shit, I can have sex.
Yeah, right.
And I don't got to tell mom or pops,
If I get pregnant, I can just go, boom, get rid of that quick. Moms won't even know.
Right. So this is the type of shit that's going on. This is the type of shit we be dropping.
Yeah, this shit crazy, man.
Right. Flyers given to the 8th graders. Just go ahead and have sex. But I digress, man.
Yep,
what we got, man? Mizzle?
Raw sex at that.
Right.
Go ahead and have raw sex.
And you can come to us and we'll happily take the baby. Like demons. But what we got, man? Bud of the week.
Bud of the week,
Man,
fellas.
you gotta give me another bud of that, man. That shit kind of good. What you say that shit was?
It's that tropical icy, man.
Tropical icy.
Yep. Shit. That shit. Light green.
They can't even see it. They see your finger, Mizzle. You got to flip it over. There you go.
There you go. Light green like a motherfucker, boy. Nice condensed, hard. I don't know what it smell like, really, man.
This nigga said he don't know what
nose
it smell like.
There's all kinds of shit going on with this. Right. Get you another bud of that,
man. Let me get some more of that.
Well, yeah, that shit pretty nice. And I got some something different I want to show y'all today. Some mushrooms.
Oh, you got the shrooms.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, came with the shrooms for y'all, Check those boys out.
Man, what's those?
These the penis envy.
Penis envy.
Penis envy, they call these one of the strongest strains you can get as far as the mushrooms.
Right.
Want to see the universe? You can see the universe with these.
Right.
Oh yeah, just trying to show y'all something different. You know what I'm saying? Here in Michigan, we can do the mushrooms here. You know what I'm saying? So Sunday y'all can check out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like a mark.
Penis envy.
Take you to a whole nother universe.
You already know it, man. They got other little different little strains. I think the Hawaiians,
Cambodians, Magics. They got all kinds of different names for them. But
right.
To each his own.
Right. What else is popping, man, Mark?
Man, you already know what's going on over here, man. The Podathon, man. We're getting closer and closer to the podcast marathon, man. We just had brother Ronnie Duncan from Channel 62, man, CBS 62. If you've seen my video of me doing the damn thing on the giant slide recently, that was the reporter that came up that was running his mouth with me, talking shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
So he'd be a part of the event with me. So we got 2 newscasters now. I got 2 more to pull out the sleeve before the event happens. But yeah, so we got a real big thing going on September the 24th. Let me put the flyer up there on the screen for everybody. This is our podcast marathon, man.
Right.
Our first one. September the 24th is at Say Detroit Play Center on Van Dyke and 7 Mile. The address is 19320 Van Dyke. 19320 Van Dyke from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. We'll be up there along with a whole lot of other people. We got a bunch of vendors. I can't even start to name the vendors. We've been seeing the vendors being interviewed on the platform over the last couple of weeks. And, it's going to be a big deal. Got, football games that'll be going on, so it's going to be a big crowd up there already, man. So, yeah, it's a lot of big day going on.
You already know we'll be up there. You already know holding it down for the Hidden Hand Truth Talk Nation. You already know Judah will be there.
Come check us out, y'all. We're going to be there for real.
That's what's up. Yep. And it's a school supply drive, man. So we're going to be raffling it off. Did y'all see the new designs of the 7 Mile radio gear?
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah. So we got the book bags made like that too. So we're going to have raffle off a few of those. And then, I got some partners over there Some nonprofit partners is going to be donating some book bags, and I got some other partners will be donating some school uniforms. So we're gonna make it a big deal.
Doing it big.
Right.
Yeah, that's good shit, man. I like that,
So
man.
yeah, so you already know. See you down there.
Yep, you got the football.
You already know we'll
games,
be there.
Telethon, yeah, we're gonna be there. Fresh to death with the 7 Mile shit on, hitting hands.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Get it in.
You already know it.
Come show your support, y'all.
Yeah, come down. We'll be there, man, holding it down, man, with Mark, man. You already know this is really legendary, man, right now.
You know, we also celebrating. I forgot to mention on Ohio that this is also a celebration for in October. You know, we'll have an exhibit going up in the Detroit Historic Museum.
Right.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So this is a celebration for that. On top of us still being in our 15-year anniversary, you know what I mean? We have the news van on the road now this year, first year of the news van. So, you know, it's a big deal, man.
Yeah, it's
come
been
out
a big year, man.
Come out and
It's been a
celebrate
big year
with us.
for real.
Yep, October, you already know.
Before the weather break, before we get cold. It's our end of the year, end of the season, end of the warm season celebration.
Hell yeah, come party with us.
You already know.
A lot of big events coming up, so shit, make sure y'all there.
Oh man, we got, and then I'm going to be broadcasting live from the Black Spirits, Taste of the Black Spirits at the Garden Theater, which is basically an event featuring like 20 black liquor brands, spirit brands. So we taste testing up there. You know, I got invited to the Charles H. Wright on between the 22nd and 25th for the Black Film Festival.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, so you know, we got a couple of big things on the calendar that coming up. You know what I mean? We might be bringing that tent out.
Right.
Yeah.
Go ahead
Perfect
and
time, man.
set it on up. You know what I mean? Show everybody what 7 Mile Radio like out there in the world.
Bring that shit out.
You already know it.
You know how it's going.
Man, there's a lot going on. You already, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You already know, man.
Yeah.
7 Mile Radio. You already know
get
it.
my shit ready for this.
Man. So, man, I guess, man, that's about it, man. It's just been a little rough week, man, this week, man. Just a lot of shit been going on. Just a whole bunch of shit out there. Crazy, man.
Oh, yeah. You know, just, you know, a lot of shit dealing with the city itself, the shit that's been going on in our city, you know. So I know how it is with other people, you know, what they going through.
Yeah, the city has been crazy, man, in the past few weeks. It's been on fire. But I guess, man, see y'all next week. You already know we coming back with the best of the best, man, dropping them dimes. Man, this is Judo Woke Ace.
See Mizzle the Great.
We got Mark from 7 Mile, man. This is the Hidden Hand Truth Talk Nation. See you next week. Peace.
Warning. You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7